set the stage for big health victories with small, simple changes.
When you see influencers, particularly young influencers, who tell you how easy it is to do an intermittent fasting program, these are people who start with metabolic flexibility. And they're right. It's really easy. Once you have metabolic flexibility,
like Dr. Gundry said, you can't compare yourself to me, and I can't tell you, oh, it's so easy. First of all, it's not even that easy for me still. But it's a lot easier for me because I've been doing intermittent fasting for like 4 years now, okay? But for you, it's going to be a lot more challenging, and that's good. A challenge is good. Set the stage for big victories with small, simple changes.
60% of people who try a ketogenic diet, a low-carb, high-fat diet, quit after a month. And it's obvious why they quit, because they, quite frankly, feel miserable. What happens? You crash. You get headachy, you get weak, you get hangry. You just do not feel well. There's actually a fairly easy way to get metabolic flexibility. And rather, jumping in the deep end of the pool and trying to push out your fasting period, what I ask you to do is 1 hour a week extend when you're going to have breakfast. So if you have breakfast at 7 o'clock in the morning, this week we're going to have it at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then take the weekend off, relax. The following week, we're going to extend another hour. We're going to go to 9 o'clock in the morning, and so on each week. Rather than going, oh, you're not going to eat until noon and you'll fall on your face, any of us can make it for 1 hour. There's places where people kind of run into a brick wall. Let's suppose you made it to 9 o'clock and you're pretty good at that. But then pushing to 10 o'clock, then you go, oh, I'm hungry or I'm feeling weak. That's actually telling you that you still have insulin resistance, and this is where you're running into trouble. And as I talk about in the books, we got lots of tricks. 1, get yourself a handful of nuts. It won't break your fast. Have a teaspoon or a tablespoon of MCT oil. Have a bar that contains MCT oil. These are really easy tricks.
Dr. Gundry is right. I've been doing intermittent fasting for about 4 years now. And in the morning, before I run, I drink functional creamer with my non-caffeinating coffee, both by Four Sigmatic, and the creamer has coconut oil. And the past week and a half, I shaved 2 minutes off my run time for each mile by drinking the coconut oil. There's coconut oil in here. And then I also do about 2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut oil at every meal. So in the morning, I just drink my coffee, my Four Sigmatic, and I put this in it with the coconut oil. And then I have my protein shake a couple hours later after I run. And then I do 1 meal a day with coconut oil in it. MCT oils are medium chain triglycerides. They are a healthy fat that your body uses to burn as fuel. You don't necessarily have to go out and get the medium chain, the MCT oils. I found a steal on Amazon, under $18 for 2 pounds of coconut oil, which is where you get your MCTs, medium chain triglycerides, like Dr. Gundry was saying. And if you buy the coconut oil or anything else from Amazon, then we get a little bit of a commission as an Amazon influencer, okay? So make sure you get your Better Body coconut oil. They're amazing, and it will satiate you. It'll fill you up. It'll satisfy you, fills you up, and never lets you down, right? I don't know. Anyway, you're worth it. You could take a spoonful of coconut oil. You could put it in with your coffee. You can put it in your oatmeal. You could do anything that you want to do with the coconut oil. Don't go overboard. It's just like anything else. Food is medicine and medicine is food. You're worth it.
And just hold it at 9 o'clock for another week and then try for 9:30. Now, how do you know when you're metabolically flexible? The longer you can go without these feelings, the more you're becoming metabolically flexible. So, long story short, for most of us, please, please, please do not jump off the deep end and try time-restricted eating of 6 to 8 hours a day. It's gonna not work. Instead, try time-restricted eating on a variable schedule of just extending your eating period 1 hour a week and watch what happens. The point of this is doing intermittent fasting for 1 week, you're going to see some most likely bad effects. But if you slowly but surely, week after week, extend your intermittent fasting period, you're going to feel the benefits. You're going to see it on the scale. And that's what I'm looking out for you to do.
Set the stage for big health victories with small health changes. Like Dr. Gundry said, when you get those small health victories, you're like, hey, I waited till 10 o'clock this morning to eat. A few weeks ago, I was eating at 7 a.m. The small victories make you feel so good that it keeps you going, it keeps you motivated, and makes you want to do more. So set the stage for big health victories with small health changes, because you're worth it. And make sure that you buy our book, Sweet Liberty, gluten-free recipes, chocolate and peanut butter. This is the first one. I got many more to come. They're all gluten-free, all of our recipes, because I'm a celiac and I'm here to help you be free. $20, it's an ebook and it comes right to you. And we have a Facebook group called Gluten Freaks. Gluten Freaks, we're gluten freaking, yow. So make sure it's only for the people who buy the book. So make sure you buy the book, $20, you get it right now. Join on Saturday, November 12th at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific time. We will be doing our first live stream showing you how to cook the first recipe, not your mama's no bakes, all right? Thank you so much. You are worth it. Thank you so much for buying the book. Thank you, Mama and Aunt Kathy, for sponsoring the show and inspiring these recipes. You're worth it. My name is Liberty V Justice. There's no period in my V because my victories never end, and I'm here to help you get your victories, legends. You're worth it. Check out our playlist, Foods to Help You Sleep. Dr. Gundry taught me a lot about this, but this Foods to Help You Sleep playlist, I actually got this from Sean Stevenson, and his link will be below to his YouTube channel as well. You are worth it. Thank you.